The oval versions used on the Comet 2, which first flew in 1953, and the skin sheeting was thickened slightly. Remaining Comet 1s were either scrapped or modified with oval window ripstop doublers, a thick, structurally strong ring of material that prevents a crack from spreading further. All production Comet 2s were also modified to alleviate the fatigue problems. Most of these served with the RAF as the Comet C2, while a program to produce a Comet 2 with more powerful Avons was delayed. The prototype Comet 3 first flew in July 1954 and was tested in a non-pressurized state pending completion of the inquiry into the Comet 1. Comet commercial flights would not resume until 1958. Development flying and route proving with the Comet 3 allowed accelerated certification of what was destined to be the most successful variant of the type, the Comet 4. All airline customers for the Comet 3 subsequently cancelled their orders and switched to the Comet 4. This version was based on the Comet 3, but with improved fuel capacity. BOAC ordered 19 Comet 4s in March 1955, while American operator Capital Airlines ordered 14 Comets in July 1956. Capital's order included 10 Comet 4As, a variant modified for short-range operations with a stretched fuselage and short wings, lacking the outboard wing fuel tanks of the Comet 4. However, due to financial problems and the subsequent takeover by United Airlines, Capital would never operate the Comet. In 1958, the new Comet 4 came into service. The Comet 4 became the first pure jet airliner to cross the Atlantic. The aircraft's fuselage was constructed from a much thicker alloy, and the signature square windows had been replaced by oval ones.
It was a most expensive, but a very imaginative project, and we paid for it. But good will come from it, because on the back of our experience and on the back of what was learnt in that inquiry, other great machines in the world have been built and are flying today.
The new Comet 4 was twice as fast and twice as powerful with its new Rolls-Royce Avon engines. Encouraged by the government, BOAC ordered 16 of the new Comet 4s. Other sales went to airlines from Asia, Africa, the Middle East and South America. In 1959, BOAC began shifting its Comets from transatlantic routes and released the Comet to associate companies, making the Comet 4's ascendancy as a premier airliner brief. In the 1960s, orders declined, with a total of 76 Comet 4s being delivered from 1958 to 1964. In November 1965, BOAC retired its Comet 4s from revenue service, while other operators continued commercial passenger flights with the Comet until 1981. Air played a significant role in the fleet's later history and, at one time, owned all 49 remaining airworthy civil Comets. On the 14th of March 1997, a Comet 4C named Canopus which had been acquired by the British Ministry of Technology and used for radio, radar and avionics trials, made the last documented production Comet flight. The last two Comet 4 aircraft produced were modified as prototypes to meet a British requirement for a maritime patrol aircraft for the Royal Air Force. Initially named Maritime Comet, the design became the Hawker-Siddeley Nimrod, and production aircraft were built at the Hawker-Siddeley factory at Woodford Aerodrome. The Comet 4 was the definitive version of the most adventurous aircraft in civil aviation history. This aircraft had pioneered jet travel and now defined an age